You're not weak. You're not lazy. But lately, something feels wrong. You wake up tired. You forget simple things. Your body hurts for no reason. What if I told you this isn't age? It's a silent storm brewing in your body. A hidden threat that strikes your muscles, your brain, your energy, all before breakfast. And the worst part? Over 80% of seniors start their day in a way that feeds the damage. But today we stop that. In this video, I'll reveal the morning habit that's slowly hurting your brain and muscles, and show you how one small change can reverse years of damage. No gimmicks, no shouting, just science, truth, and calm advice that might just save your future self. The forgotten link between eggs, muscles, and brain health. Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you thought about your muscles? Not just for walking or lifting, but for thinking? Surprised? You shouldn't be. Recent studies show that muscle loss in older adults is directly connected to cognitive decline. When your muscles shrink, so does your brain power. And that includes your memory, your focus, and your mood. Now here's the scary part. You lose muscle every single day after age 50, unless you fight back. And most seniors? They don't. They skip protein. They eat too late. Or worse, they eat foods that increase inflammation and speed up brain aging. But there's hope. There's one food that might just be the secret weapon. Cheap, natural, and backed by decades of science. And no, it's not kale or fish oil. It's a simple boiled egg. But not just any boiled egg. Because depending on how and when you eat it, it can either help you or slowly hurt you. Egg Part 1. Why eggs are a superfood for seniors. Let's get one thing straight. Eggs have been unfairly demonized for years. Too much cholesterol. Bad for the heart. But modern science says otherwise. A boiled egg contains 6 grams of high-quality protein, vitamin B12, essential for brain function, choline, critical for memory, vitamin D, for bones and mood, lutein and zeaxanthin, protect your eyes. But here's what really makes eggs powerful. They're bioavailable. That means your aging body can absorb and use the nutrients quickly and efficiently. Unlike some supplements, eggs don't need to be converted. Your body knows exactly what to do. More importantly, eggs fight inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and give you long-lasting energy, if eaten right. But what does right mean? That's what we'll uncover now. The most common mistake, eating eggs the wrong way. Picture this. You boil an egg. You slice it. Maybe sprinkle some salt. Then you eat it alone. No fiber. No healthy fat. No plan. Sounds normal, right? That's the problem. Because while the egg itself is powerful, it needs help. If you eat it alone, your blood sugar might still spike. You'll get hungry again in 30 minutes. And worst of all, your body won't fully absorb the nutrients. The solution? Pair your boiled egg with white heavy checkmark a slice of whole grain toast for fiber. White heavy checkmark a few avocado slices for healthy fat. White heavy checkmark a sprinkle of flax seeds or chia for omega-3s. This combination turns your breakfast into a brain and muscle booster. Stable energy. No crashes. Full nutrient absorption. Your brain says, thank you. Your muscles say, finally. When you eat, it matters. Timing is critical. Let me tell you something no doctor ever told my grandfather. Your first meal isn't just about what you eat. It's about when. Most seniors wake up, drink a coffee, and wait 2 to 3 hours before eating anything. That's a mistake. Why? Because after 8+ hours of sleep, your body is in a mild catabolic state. That means it's already breaking down muscle tissue for energy. The longer you wait, the more damage is done. Now imagine this. You start your day with nothing, or just sugar-filled tea or toast. No protein, no amino acids. You've just told your body, it's fine, go ahead and eat my muscles. Over time, this leads to sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. And that opens the door to falls, weakness, memory loss, and even depression. So here's what you should do. Eat a high-protein breakfast within 30 minutes of waking up. That means boiled egg, bread whole grain bread, avocado a bit of healthy fat, droplet a glass of water. Do this daily, and you're sending a very different signal to your body. Fuel is here. No need to burn muscle. DNA, how eggs protect your brain from decline. Let's get real. Alzheimer's is one of the most feared words in any senior's life. And sadly, it starts decades before the first memory slip. But what if something as simple as a boiled egg could help? Here's how. Brain choline, found abundantly in eggs, is essential for acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory and learning. Low choline equals faster cognitive decline. Lutein, another compound in eggs, crosses the blood-brain barrier and reduces oxidative stress, protecting brain cells from aging. Hatching Chick, a 2022 study found that seniors who consumed 5 to 6 eggs per week had significantly slower brain shrinkage and performed better on memory tests than those who didn't. So yes, an egg may not cure Alzheimer's, but it might slow it down. And in this fight, every day matters. The worst time to eat eggs, and why it backfires. Now here's something surprising. Eating eggs at night can actually disrupt your sleep and damage your metabolism. Why? Because eggs are rich in protein and B vitamins, both of which are stimulating. They activate neurotransmitters that keep you alert, not relaxed. Perfect for morning energy, terrible for restful sleep. Plus, late-night protein digestion can cause gut inflammation and bloating, especially if you're older and your digestive enzymes are weaker. So avoid this. Crossmark boiled egg as a late-night snack. Crossmark egg salad sandwich at 10 p.m. Crossmark skipping breakfast and making up for it with dinner eggs. Instead, white heavy checkmark morning equals yes. White heavy checkmark lunch equals okay. White heavy checkmark evening equals rarely. Timing matters more than most people think, especially after 50. 1 egg a day, is it enough? Too much. You've probably heard people say, don't eat too many eggs, your cholesterol will go up. But is that actually true? Here's the science. Cooking 1 egg per day is considered safe, even beneficial, for most people, including seniors. Stethoscope. The cholesterol in eggs, called dietary cholesterol, has minimal impact on blood cholesterol for the majority of people. Lightbulb. In fact, eggs raise good cholesterol, HDL, which helps clear bad cholesterol from your arteries. But, police Garlight, if you already have type 2 diabetes or advanced heart disease, eating more than 7 eggs per week might raise risk in some people, especially if combined with processed foods. So what's the safe rule? 1 egg per day is perfectly fine. If your body handles it well, 2 to 3 a day can be okay too, especially if you're active and need the protein. Just don't do this. Crossmark fry eggs in butter and pair them with bacon. Crossmark eat egg-heavy meals at night. Crossmark skip vegetables altogether. Do this instead. White heavy checkmark boiled or poached eggs. White heavy checkmark add greens like spinach or arugula. White heavy checkmark whole grain toast or a spoon of olive oil. Balance is everything. Eggs and your bones, the calcium connection. Most seniors worry about bones, and rightfully so. Falls are the one reason for hospital visits among people over 65. But here's something overlooked. Eggs help your bones, not just because of protein, but because of vitamin D. Egg yolks contain natural vitamin D, which is crucial for calcium absorption. Without it, your bones stay weak, even if you drink milk. Also, the amino acids in eggs, especially leucine and lysine, are key to maintaining muscle mass, and strong muscles protect weak bones. So instead of crossmark taking calcium pills and skipping breakfast, do this. White heavy checkmark eat a boiled egg. White heavy checkmark pair it with a small portion of yogurt or cottage cheese. White heavy checkmark add leafy greens for extra calcium. Your bones aren't just supported by calcium. They're supported by the whole breakfast ritual. The egg and heart connection, miracle or myth? Let's tackle the big myth head on. Eggs are bad for your heart. This idea started in the 1970s, when scientists linked cholesterol in eggs with heart disease. But guess what? They were wrong. Modern research has now shown. Microscope. The cholesterol in eggs has little effect on blood cholesterol for about 70% of people. Eggs raise HDL, good cholesterol, which helps clean your arteries. Decreasing. Some studies show people who eat eggs regularly actually have a lower risk of heart disease. What's the catch? It's not the egg, it's what you eat with it. If your breakfast is crossmark fried eggs plus sausage plus white toast plus sugary juice equals inflammation and fat buildup. White heavy checkmark boiled egg plus avocado toast plus water or green tea equals energy, balance, heart support. Also, eggs contain betaine, a nutrient that lowers homocysteine, a compound linked to heart attacks. So no, eggs aren't dangerous. In fact, they're part of the solution when eaten correctly. The emotional effects. Why eggs calm your mind. Struggling with anxiety, low mood, or mental fog. Your breakfast may be to blame. Here's what happens when you skip protein like eggs in the morning. Crossmark, your blood sugar drops quickly. Crossmark, you get irritable, foggy, anxious. Crossmark, you crave sugar and carbs by 10 a.m. Now, compare that to an egg-based start. Eggs provide tryptophan, a precursor to serotonin, the happy hormone. Flexed biceps, they stabilize blood sugar, preventing the mood roller coaster. Brain choline in eggs improves focus and alertness. Imagine your brain like a radio. Skipping breakfast is like running it on low battery. A boiled egg? That's a fresh charge and a clear signal. So if you're feeling off emotionally, try fixing your first meal before blaming your mood. The simple morning routine that transforms your heart and brain. You don't need a complex routine. You don't need fancy supplements. You don't need to meditate for hours. You need this. One boiled egg, a glass of water, 5 minutes of calm. Here's what happens when you start your day like this. Your brain gets choline, so your focus sharpens. Your heart gets selenium, reducing oxidative stress. Your body gets protein, preventing energy crashes. Your nerves get B vitamins, boosting resilience to stress. And most importantly, you feel like you're in control again. It's a small ritual, but it signals to your body, we're starting this day right. That confidence bleeds into your choices all day. Who should be careful with eggs? Let's be honest, not everyone should eat eggs freely. Here's when to pause or reduce egg intake. Warning if you have a rare genetic condition like familial hypercholesterolemia. Warning if you've had an allergy or intolerance to eggs. Warning if you eat 5+ eggs per day with little fiber or vegetables. Warning if you cook them in cheap oils, which oxidize cholesterol. The point isn't fear, it's balance. For 90% of people, 1 to 2 boiled eggs in the morning are incredibly safe. Pair it with leafy green fiber, like spinach or greens. Avocado healthy fat, like avocado. Bread complex carbs, like rye bread. And you've got a heart-supporting breakfast even cardiologists would praise. The final takeaway, boiled eggs and aging gracefully. Here's the truth. Aging doesn't have to mean losing strength, or mental sharpness, or independence. Most people think it's inevitable. But in reality, a few simple choices make the difference. And one of them is that one boiled egg each morning. It's not just food. It's a message to your body. Stay strong. Stay sharp. I'm taking care of you. So tomorrow morning, before you reach for cereal, toast, or nothing at all, give your heart a gift. Give your mind a boost. Give your future a chance. Egg just. 1. Egg. If this video helped you, imagine what a few small changes could do in the next 7 days. YW checkmark, hit the subscribe button for more real, science-backed health tips. YW checkmark, share this video with a loved one. Help them start their morning right. YW checkmark, and drop a comment. Do you eat eggs in the morning? Remember, it's never too late to protect your heart. It's never too late to feel better than yesterday. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Stay strong. Stay sharp. Stay with Senior Pulse.